Hello, Lindsay Price here, and
Matt Webster.
Matt Webster, who is the curriculum coordinator for our Drama Teacher Academy. We're talking new teachers, we're talking questions,
Right.
we're trying to provide some answers, and this one must be so overwhelming for a teacher when they've got a large class and behavioral problems start to creep in. And it must be so overwhelming.
Yeah, and it is a common problem.
Oh, yeah.
So many teachers talk about they have classrooms that are meant for 20 students, and they've got 35, 40, 50 students in the classroom, and they're jammed in there like sardines, and you begin to start seeing these discipline issues arise, and it becomes harder and harder to set the tone of the seriousness of the work we do and the fact that this classroom needs to be respected. But don't despair, because
Don't
it is
panic.
certainly doable. Once again, this is a time where you as the teacher need to set the tones and set the rules and make sure students know the structure that you expect in your classroom. The discipline structure, the relationship structure, all of that is what you set up as the teacher, and you make sure those expectations are met by having rules, boundaries, and consequences. You lay out those rules so the students know what's expected of them. You set those boundaries so that students know if they go beyond it, there will be consequences. And the consequences don't need to be draconian, they don't need to be cruel or mean, but they do need to be consistent.
Right.
And if you set up a culture of rules, boundaries, and consequences, you will be able to control your class no matter if the class has 10 people or 30 people or 50 people.
Right. So it's not too late. It's not too late.
And that's the other thing is, school has started. We're a couple weeks into it. That doesn't matter. Even if you're halfway through the school year, one of the really great things about being a teacher is that you can share with your students that you're human. And part of sharing that is saying, look, guys, this hasn't worked.
Yeah.
This, I feel it, you feel it, this isn't working. And we need to find a different way to approach this. We need to find a better way so that we can all get more out of this class. Students respect that. They respect that far more than a teacher who ignores the fact and turns a blind eye to the fact that things are crumbling around them. So hit the reset button. Talk to them about what your expectations are. You don't need to yell. You don't need to bang things around. You just need to treat them with honesty and respect and expect that back from them. And you'll find more times than not, that begins to solve the problems.
Yeah, that's great. Not too late.
Not too late.
Just start again with those procedures. You're resetting to day one, and just don't despair. Don't panic.
Don't despair, don't panic. Reset, lay out your expectations. It'll all work out.
Awesome. Thanks, Matt.
So I took all this stuff.